before we get into the details, let's just clear up what weight are you actually fighting at? Because on your box rec, it's middleweight. On the Goodwin promotional site, it's welterweight.
Yeah.
And in other interviews, you've referenced light middle.
Yeah. Right now, I'm going to start off with light middle, then gradually go down as I'm going up, and as I keep winning, God willing. It's just a lot of boxers do that, really. I mean, I follow a lot of. I remember I started boxing after the 2012 Olympics in 2013, and one of the boxers that I started following, one of them was Anthony Joshua, and the other one was Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence is a welterweight in
IBF
in America.
Yeah.
Just beating up
Kell
Brook, and he started out around light middle, and now he's a welterweight. So it's all about going down gradually, not just drastic. So that's what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, cool. I was going to say, you've got the perfect dimensions for a light middle.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll struggle to make 147 or?
147, I'll just have to get a few people on board, dietitian, and just try not to skip salads at night.
Yeah.
Right now, I eat when I'm hungry, and I've not been hungry for this camp leading to this fight.
Yeah.
So it led me to believe that really, if I really want to make welterweight, I could. I'm not physically as big as, like, for example, Kell Brook or Errol Spence. They apparently they walk around 170, 180.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
So I don't walk around that. So if I have to make it, then I'll do that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just means to be a lot quicker, a lot more agile.
Agile, exactly.
So you mentioned training. So you're training with Don Charles?
I train with John Charles, and there's a new up-and-coming trainer. His name is Xavier. I've known him since the amateurs.
Okay.
He built up his own amateur club called IQ Boxing. Started with Neasden, then moved to IQ Boxing. And he's so passionate and he's a technical sort of trainer. And a lot of boxers left that club to join him. That's how much, because he looks at your weaknesses, not what you're good at. He looks at your weaknesses, and he tries to he shows you that, and tries to like work on you on that. And he showed there's a lot of people coming to the boxing club to come and train with him. And he's just got his pro license as a trainer, so I just thought, I'd rather work with him. And he works hand in hand with Don Charles as well. So with both of them together, I'm pretty much confident.
You've got a wealth of knowledge there.
Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's early days now, but as your career progresses, I'm interested. What type of fight are you going to be? Are you going to be studying your opponent's tapes for endless hours, or are you just going to put that to the side and just make the adjustments once you're in the ring?
Obviously, I would like to look at whatever footage I could find of whatever opponent I'm facing. I'll watch it a couple of times, not too much, and I'll leave it down to my trainer to work up on a game plan of how best to approach that sort of fight. I'll look at it myself, then I could discuss it with him, and I reckon this and that, and two heads is better than one. But ultimately, I'm going to leave that to my coach to work out the perfect game plan. He's more experienced than me in terms of knowledge and things like that, so it's down to him. I know what I would have to do by looking at the videos, but I'll leave that. I'll depend on my coach to find the weaknesses, the real weaknesses of my other opponent to work on, and that's what we plan to do. Yes.
Yeah, I would agree on that as well, because you don't want to become too obsessive.
No. Because when you become too obsessive, you get in the ring, you start overthinking.
Yeah, self-doubt kicks in.
I want to relax. I want to be cool, and just work on a few things, and work on my strength as well, what I'm good at. Because it's not only about what your other opponent could do. They need to be worried about you as well.
Exactly.
And my strength is my strength, so I know what I could do, so I'll work on that, and I'll work on my few weaknesses during sparring and things like that. So that when we get there, we know what to do. We will have to just mix a bit of both,
Sure. So as a former boxer myself, I can definitely say that I believe that boxing is more mental than
Definitely,
physical.
100%. It happens with sparring as well.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I remember when I used to go and spar some people that I already know they've got, like, let's say I've had 10 bouts and I'm about to spar someone who's had like about 30 bouts. In my head, naturally, I think, oh, he's got to be better than me, he's more experienced. And it reflects on your sparring. You be a bit hesitant, or you wait for him to do something before you do, you know. Then when my coach, my amateur coach, Mike Bliss, lovely guy, he used to even lie to me before sparring. He was like, yeah, he's only had about 5 or 6 fights. Then I go in there thinking, yeah,
it's light work.
Yeah, it's light work. And I go in there and I spar better. He goes, T. I was like, well, he's had about 40 bouts. I was like, no way. Because he knew what I was like mentally. But over the years, I've trained to, like, my head to think that, listen, doesn't matter, it's a fight at the end of the day, you know, it's too late. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to face whoever you're going to face and fight. You know, box to the best of your ability. Don't ever think anyone is better than you. You know, you just got to be self-confident, you know, that no one could beat you. And the best in the world, you could find that from Tyson Fury, you know, Mayweather, Andre Ward, Errol Spence Jr., AJ. They go in with full of confidence that, listen,
you have to,
I've done all the training that I have to do. I've done all the sprints. I've done all the runs. You know, I'm fully fit. No one could stop me. You know, and that's how you have to go through when you go into a fight, no doubt.
Yeah, I definitely would say self-belief is the main weapon.
Self-belief, 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of reminding me back of, like, to old gym stories where you see people sparring.
Yeah.
And I never used to like to look in the ring because you know the coach is going to call you up next.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be in the ring with that big banger.
Yeah.
Or on the flip side of that, there was other guys that they could execute the technique perfectly on the bags. As soon as they get in the ring, they would just fold.
Yeah. There's another thing. It's funny you say that, because there are some people that I sparred before they hit the bags, and I spar them. I get the better of them in sparring. Then later on, I see them hitting the bags and hitting the pads. I was thinking, thank God I didn't see you hit the bags and the pads before we sparred, because I'll be thinking, oh, I can't believe I'm about to spar this guy. It was good. You know, look what he's doing with his shadow boxing, the way he just slips and throws that uppercut. But if I try to go in with my head down and I walk into that uppercut without seeing it, I'll be in trouble. But I was happy that I've sparred him and I've got the better of him, and I've seen him do that, and I think you can never judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
Some people, and even with sparring, some people are really good at sparring, and when it comes under the lights, it's what you call gym champions, and they don't fight as how good they are in sparring, you know. So it's all about mental state. You've got to be confident and be ready to perform under the light.
Yeah, that was the issue, they say, I don't know if it's true, but about Audley Harrison, where the minute the head guard came off, he struggled to make that adjustment in the pro game fight without the head guard.
Oh, you know, you hear a lot of stories like a lot of GB boxers, they spar people the likes of Carl Froch, and they get a lot of confidence from it because maybe they get good session sparring with him, or it was like a really competitive sort of sparring, you know, like maybe Anthony Fowler or even Chris Eubank Jr.
I saw that sparring, it was a good one,
and they but it's different, you know. There's gloves. There's the head guard. There's 18-ounce gloves. You know, a punch could make a difference. Punching someone around the chin with a 16-ounce glove, or punching with a 10-ounce glove, is a lot of difference. You react differently. Your body reacts differently to different sort of pain. So it's all right. It's all right if you could take a punch with your head guard with a 16-ounce glove. But what if he hits you with a 10-ounce glove? Is more experience in high level. You know, a lot of them were sparring thinking, yeah, I'm on that level, but you don't know till you get to that level under the lights when there's no head guard, no vest, you know, the referee's there. Any sort of foul stops you in that. It's a whole totally different ball game, you know. And that's why you hear a lot of people after the bouts They were like, oh, I wish I performed 80% to how I performed in sparring. It's two totally different things. Totally different things. So you just have to wait till you're under the lights and see what you could do. That's when it really counts.